Hey YouTube, how's it going? I'm still Inferno, back with another video. And if you guys end up liking what you're gonna see in this video, definitely make sure to leave a like. We're gonna be talking about all of the characters that Hoyoverse drip marketed recently. So let me know down in the comments who you're gonna be pulling for, who you're excited for, and all that. And of course, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see more of the channel and help me grow. So yeah, in today's video, we're going to be talking about the characters that Honkai Star Rail has drip marketed recently. So there was 4 in total. There was Robin, Boothill, Jade, and Firefly. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and talk about all of them. I'll give my thoughts, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're going to start here with Robin, because she was the first one that they drip marketed. Extraterrestrial satellite communication, Robin. There's a saying, the more demanding the diner, the stronger the skills of the chef. But no matter what others say, I'll always be demanding more for myself. A Holovian singer, born in Penacony and rose to cosmic fame. An elegant and demure young lady. This time, she's been invited home by their family to grace everyone with a song at the Charmony Festival. She can use the power of the harmony to broadcast her music, manifesting resonance among not only her fans, but all manner of life forms. So, yeah, as we can see here, she is indeed Harmony Path, and she is physical element. So, there's a very interesting combination there. I wonder if she'll have anything to do with break, because when you think of physical, you think of their break damage, because that's where they really shine. When you think of like Luca, like I've seen him hit ridiculous numbers when he breaks an enemy. But yeah, so we have seen a little bit of her in action. We've seen her in the 2.2 live stream that came out recently, and it looked like her skill kind of increased damage of the team. And then her ult did seem pretty cool. It was a 100% action advance for all the team except for herself. And then while she was in her, it kind of locked her into a certain state, and she was immune to CC, which is pretty cool. And she was also singing the whole time that she was in that state, so that was pretty cool too. A lot of people were saying that that would get old, but I mean, maybe it will for them. I don't know if it would for me, but I don't know. I'd have to get the character and really find out. But yeah, she seems like an interesting character. I mean, Harmony characters are always going to be good. She might have less value if you already have like some of the cracked ones like Bronya, Tengyun, Sparkle, Ranmei. I mean, it just kind of depends, right? So we'll see more from her down the line, exactly what she can do when her kit releases. So now we're going to move on to Boothill here. And he seems, I think for the characters that I've seen so far, he's probably the one that I'm most interested in, but let's go ahead and read his little introduction here. Extraterrestrial satellite communication, Boothill. So, here's the thing. Someone went and tinkered with my synesthesia beacon, so now all you folks can hear is me and those adorable little troublemakers talking like this. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Looky here, see? A cyborg cowboy drifting among the stars, extremely optimistic and unrestrained. He is a member of the Galaxy Rangers who swore to punish the wretched by any and all means. His flamboyant and brash actions were all to draw the attention of the Interastral Peace Corporation, the target of his revenge. Also, going back to Robin for a little second here, as far as or at least last we heard in the story, she was dead. The Memory Zone meme had killed her, or at least, well, we didn't exactly see that part happen, but we can just kind of assume because that's the thing that's been killing everyone in Penacony lately. So I wonder how exactly she's going to fit into the story. I mean, it's going to be interesting for sure. 2.2 story is looking like it's going to be very cool, and like a lot of things are going to happen. So I definitely can't wait for that. But yeah, and then Boothill, we saw kind of an introduction of him in the 2.1 story where he talked to Black Swan. He definitely has something against Acheron, and according to his little story, he also has something against the IPC. So with both Acheron and the IPC on Penacony, we'll see how that all relates when he comes out in 2.2. But yeah, he is a physical element hunt path character. So he's being a hunt, he's going to be a single target DPS, and that seems pretty interesting. It seems like he he's definitely going to be focused on like breaking enemies. He's going to like bring in his own archetype, I guess, because we don't really have anyone that's well, I guess Luca, but we don't have a 5-star DPS that focuses on break like it seems like Boothill will. So yeah, he's gonna be pretty cool. I mean, obviously, when you think break, you think Ron May, because that's gonna be really good. It increases break damage, break efficiency. So yeah, she's gonna be really good with him. And yeah, single targets are definitely interesting to think about because a lot of the game is, you know, two bosses and like their spawns or add-ons or whatever. So I mean, if he hits really hard and is able to like kill a boss in, you know, a 1 or 2 hits or something like that, that would be, I mean, that'd be pretty insane. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see him, not only in the story, of course, but also as a playable character. As far as his design goes, I think he looks really cool. Like I really like his you know, the black and white hair with the red eyes. He's got like pointed shark teeth. A cowboy gunslinger in the space age definitely seems pretty cool. And of course, you know, they made him a cyborg to just enhance that effect. But yeah, he definitely seems like an interesting character, and I can't wait to see more of him. I mean, definitely considering pulling him for sure. So now we have Firefly here, and I mean, we've also seen quite a bit of her ever since 2.0 came out. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool seeing her whenever she does release, assumably in 2.3. Let's go ahead and get into this. Extraterrestrial satellite communication, Firefly. Fireflies are such magical creatures, aren't they? They may throw themselves at a flame or suddenly grow old, but every night before that, they will shine brighter than the stars. A member of the Stellaron Hunters and a young girl clad in a mechanical armor, Sam. Born as a weapon, she's inflicted with the agony of entropy loss syndrome due to genetic modification. She joined the Stellaron Hunters in search of the meaning of life, relentlessly pursuing ways to defy fate. So, as you can see here, and as we also saw in like the 2.1 story, Firefly here is, I guess, the controller or wearer of this giant mech behind her, codenamed Sam. So I definitely want to see more of her in the story, like exactly why she was genetically modified and like what exactly the effects of that entropy loss syndrome are. But yeah, we can see that she's a fire destruction character, which seems to make sense with the whole entropy loss kind of thing. She's scheduled to be coming out in 2.3, I can assume, basically because, you know, obviously Robin and Boothill are 2.2 coming soon, and then yeah, with these two coming out in 2.3, it makes sense. Yeah, I also wonder exactly how she's gonna work, like if we're gonna see Firefly in her like normal like stance, I guess, and then, you know, maybe she skills and turns into Sam, and then ults does different stuff, like I don't, or maybe just her ult will be her turning into Sam, or well, transforming, putting Sam on, however you want to say it. But yeah, definitely seems interesting. And we've seen Sam as a boss, so there's probably, I could imagine there being some sort of HP loss mechanic. Maybe they'll even scale off HP like Blade. I mean, who knows? It's kind of, we don't really know much about them right now, but other than what we've seen in the story. So yeah, definitely seems like an interesting character. I kind of like the 2-for-1 thing. I'm just curious as to how they're going to implement that. But yeah, that's about all we know for Firefly here. All right, and here we are at Jade, the last character that we're going to be talking about today. Let's go ahead and get into it. Extraterrestrial satellite communication, Jade. Wealth is the recipe to happiness. Giving it to those who desire happiness is making the best use of it. In this way, my job also brings people happiness. Anyone can receive this blessing. They only have to pay an equivalent price. A senior manager in the IPC Strategic Investment Department and one of the 10 Stonehearts. Her cornerstone is Jade of Credit. A cold and elegant money lender, she is skilled at understanding the human heart with a personal hobby called Bona Jade Exchange. She's willing to wait patiently for high-value acquisitions and adept at extracting value from seemingly destitute clients. So she looks really cool. I love her design. I love like the color scheme of it. She is a quantum character of the erudition path. So that is an interesting combination. We haven't seen that exact combination, well, ever in a 5-star, but obviously there's QQ or Ching Chui that we've seen a 4-star version of, and she is really good. So I wonder, you know, just how good Jade's gonna be. Yeah, we don't really know much of anything about her except for her slight appearance in the 2.1 story quest when she brought Aventurine into the IPC. So I guess that's what they meant about making the best use of destitute clients and stuff like that. I wonder what's this? It's more like a ruby, I guess, or it could just be blood. I mean, just looking at the snake. I also wonder what exactly this snake has to do with anything. I wonder if it's that whatever she called it, let me see, the Bone and Jade exchange. I wonder if it has something to do with that. She's definitely the type to make a deal, kind of like making a deal with the devil kind of thing. It seems like you got the contracts here and the blood-stained contract, I'm guessing, here. So yeah, she definitely seems like a very interesting character. We don't obviously know anything about her, so can't really speculate too much on her or Firefly. But yeah, definitely going to be interesting when these characters come out. Let's see, we have a single target DPS, we have an AoE DPS, we have a Harmony, and then we have another Destruction, which is like kind of AoE DPS. So 3 DPSs and a Harmony. I'm not really sure which one. I don't really want all of them. I think somewhere between like Boothill or Firefly Sam seems like the most interesting to me. I already have Tingyan, of course, she's E6 as well, and then I have Ron May and Sparkle and Bronya. So I'm not particularly looking for another Harmony character, but also, as far as DPSs, I mean, I have Jing Liu, I have Dan Heng IL E2, I have Acheron E2, I have an E6 Silverwolf who makes a great single target DPS all her own. So I'm not really sure. I mean, I guess I'd just pull whoever just seems the most interesting. I'm not really sure, again, who I'm going to be pulling for. I know Boothill does seem very interesting. And then Firefly. Those are like my 2 main ones. A lot of new characters coming out, like Star Rail. The team at Star Rail has been putting out new characters every single patch, and it's been really cool. It's been really good. With Star Rail, you know there's going to be at least 1 new character every patch, maybe even 2. So you're like, okay, it's kind of like you can just pick whatever you want. Like, okay, I need a single target DPS, I'll grab this character. I need a really good Harmony character, I'll grab this character. And that's really good for new players as well, because there's always going to be a character to pick that you might need. Like, oh, I'm sure like after 2.3 they're probably going to have another like an abundance or probably another preservation or something. So it'd be like, oh, I need a preservation, I'll grab them. And then like the next patch they drop a really crazy DPS and you're like, okay, well, hey, that's exactly what I need, another DPS, so I grab that. So yeah, there's always a new character coming out, and there's always it's always good to have options. Is basically what I'm getting at there. But yeah, that was kind of my thoughts on all the characters that have been drip marketed lately. And yeah, I mean, Star Rail's in such a good place. Like they're always coming out with new, bigger, better things. So I think this game is definitely going to have some good longevity to it, and I am happy to stick around and see where it goes in the future. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video today. So yeah, if you liked what you saw in the video, definitely make sure to drop a like. Let me know in the comments what character you're going to be going for, or characters maybe, since they're patches apart. Definitely leave that down in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button, of course, so you can see more content from me coming forward in the future. And yeah, that's going to be it for me for the video today, guys. So Keep it burning.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.